Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my last video. And yeah, in today's video I'm going to talk about some of the upcoming movies in 2014 that I am really excited to see. I want to see them. Don't know if they're going to be good, bad, or awful, but I'm probably going to end up seeing them anyways. So here's my list in no particular order. So the first movie on my list is The Monuments Men, starring George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray, John Goodman, and others. And it's about how a bunch of museum directors, curators go into Germany and Europe during World War II between D-Day and Victory Day and save all the art that has been stolen by the Nazis, I guess. And it looks like it could be a really funny movie, and it's got Bill Murray in it. What more can you ask for in a movie? The next movie on my list comes out February 13th, and it's the RoboCop remake. And I'm not the type of person to be a huge fan of Hollywood remakes of older movies from the 80s or whatever, but I looked at the cast in this movie and it actually got me somewhat excited for this movie, and I'm definitely gonna check it out when it comes out in a few weeks. The next movie on my list is the Veronica Mars movie, which is set to come out March 14th. And I was never a huge fan of the TV show, but I really like Kristen Bell. I think she has a lot of comedic potential as an actress. And so on March 21st, 2014, we get this movie called Divergent. Now, I don't know much about it, if it's a book series. I haven't read them. To me, it looks like something along the lines of The Hunger Games, Harry Potter, that sort of stuff, but the trailer looks really interesting, and I think I might have to check it out when it comes to theater. So, another movie coming out in late March that I am somewhat interested in seeing is the Noah movie starring, um, what's his face? Russell Crowe. I can't believe it just blanked on that. But the trailer looks very promising, so I think I might have to check out that one as well. So on April 4th, 2014, Captain America 2: The Winter Soldier comes out to theaters, and I have to say, Captain America is not my favorite thing when it comes to the Avengers. I wasn't a huge fan of the first movie, but judging by the trailer, I think I might have to go see this movie. Just because of that one scene in the trailer in the elevator that looks pretty cool, so can't wait to check it out. So what the hell is up with this Legend of Oz Dorothy's Return to Oz movie? It says it's coming out on May 9th, and the studio that's making it I've never heard of. It's not Disney, it's not DreamWorks, it's not Fox, but I'm looking at the description page for it on tribute.ca, And it's got Liam Mitchell, Martin Short, Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi, Kelsey Grammer, Patrick Stewart. And I'm like, I don't know. I thought we already had this movie, to be honest, but I guess someone in Hollywood decided to make an animated Wizard of Oz movie, so maybe eventually I might check it out just for curiosity's sake. But yeah, Legend of Oz, Dorothy's Return to Oz. That comes out May 9th. So I realize that most of you watching this video would probably be more concerned with other movies coming out that month. May tends to be a very big month for blockbusters, so eh, why not? So the next movie I'm looking forward to seeing is the new Godzilla movie that's set to come out in May. And as a kid, I remember seeing the shitty Matthew Broderick version, and I was not a fan of Godzilla as a result of that movie. I then saw the original 1950s version. I believe it was 1950s anyways, the classic old school Godzilla movie, Gojira. One Halloween night or early morning, I guess it was. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I watched the original Gojira on TV because that's the kind of movies that are on at 2:30 in the morning. And I was like, wow, this is a really good movie. So I saw the trailer for the new Godzilla movie and I can't wait to see it. Simple as that. So when I think of Marvel, the first thing I think of is X-Men, and I can't wait for X-Men Days of Future Past because I love the original two X-Men movies. Yeah, X-Men 3 sucked badly, but the first two definitely are in my favorite movies of all time list. And it just so happens that the director of those first two movies is the director for Days of Future Past, so out of all the Marvel movies that have come out over the last decade and a half, the X-Men movies are my favorite. Well, 1 and 2 anyways. And can't wait to see what happens in this one. So the next movie on my list of movies that I'm planning on seeing is Maleficent, starring Angelina Jolie. When I see that poster of Angelina Jolie as Maleficent in the trailer, I'm like, oh my god, the old Angelina Jolie is back. The crazy actress. The actress that plays crazy roles like Girl Interrupted and Gia. And so, can't wait to see Maleficent. I loved Sleeping Beauty growing up, and I can't wait to see this one. Coming out on the same day as Maleficent is Seth MacFarlane's second feature film, A Million Ways to Die in the West. And this has Charlize Theron in it, Neil Patrick Harris, Amanda Seyfried, um, I think Sarah Silverman, I think she's in there. Uh, Frickin' Liam Neeson is gonna be in this movie, and I love Ted, and I love Family Guy, and I think Seth MacFarlane is one of the most hilarious people in Hollywood, and I can't wait to see this movie. A Million Ways to Die in the West. May 30th. Please have that movie come out in a theater near me. I wasn't gonna put the next movie on this list, but Transformers Age of Extinction might actually be good now that I know that Mark Wahlberg is in the movie as opposed to Shia LaBeouf. Um, I don't think it's gonna be spectacular, but I might actually want to watch this one. So, Transformers, what, 4, 5? What are we on now? I don't know, have no idea. But I might have to watch it. The next movie on my list, for better or for worse, is the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out August 8th. And I'm a huge fan of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, the cartoon show from the 80s, 90s. I watched a lot of Ninja Turtles growing up, so at the very least, I have to check this one out. Hopefully, Michael Bay doesn't butcher this franchise as well, but just gotta wait to see. So, the next movie on my list is Expendables 3. I saw the first two movies, they were decent, so I'm gonna check out the third one because it's got a whole host of new actors in this movie that I am a huge fan of, so I'm gonna check out Expendables 3 when it comes out in August. Yeah. So the next movie on my list is Frank Miller's Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I really, really, really love the original Sin City movie. I am shocked that there's a sequel and that it took this long to make one, but I'm probably gonna go see it anyways. So, another reason to look forward to August. Okay, the next movie on my list is Dumb and Dumber 2. I grew up watching the original Dumb and Dumber, and I am excited that Jim Carrey is back in the sequel because I think he's hilarious and crazy, and he's a Canadian like me. So I can't wait to see Dumb and Dumber 2. So the next to last video or movie on my list is Mockingjay Part 1. I kinda liked Hunger Games, I really liked Catching Fire, and I hope that Mockingjay Part 1 is gonna be awesome. And I can't wait to see how the rest of the series unfolds because it's getting exciting. Alright, last movie on my list is The Hobbit, There and Back Again. I am a huge fan of The Hobbit. My favorite book of all time is The Hobbit. The first two movies were entertaining, to say the least. And I can't wait to see how Smaug smashes through the town, Lake Town. How they finish this trilogy off, so can't wait for that. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Please subscribe, like, dislike, comment, whatever you want to do. It's all good to me. So, see you next time. Bye.